Welcome back to my channel. I am Madhuri and every Sunday I publish helpful videos about academics, career and self-development. Subscribe now and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get notified when new videos are published. Once you decide to do an MBA, the next thing to think about is where from? Everyone wants to pursue their MBA from the top colleges, and the top ones in India are ISB and IIMs. Today we are going to touch upon an exciting and highly debated topic: ISB or IIM? Which one should you choose? Is one better than the other? If yes, how? How should you go about deciding? I went through the exact same thing when I was thinking and planning about my MBA. I am an ISB alumna and I have friends and colleagues who are IIM alumni. So today, I'll cover details about both the colleges, share everything that you need to know and consider for making your choice. And by the end of this video, you'll hopefully have the answer to which college is better suited for you. Let's get started. I would like to highlight that I will be comparing the flagship courses of both the colleges, that is, the 1-year PGP course of ISB and the 2-year PGP course of IIM. Let's understand about ISB first. For ISB, you have to apply via their website. They will accept various details from you such as your GMAT score, essays to their questions, and a letter of recommendation. Your entire application will be evaluated, and if you are shortlisted, you will be invited for an interview which will be conducted by the admissions team of ISB and ISB's alumni. Finally, your overall profile will be evaluated to decide whether you are a good fit for the program. There are 3 different ways to join the ISB's PGP program. First is the Young Leaders Program, or very commonly known as YLP. This is for students who are in their penultimate or their final years of undergrad and are clear about joining ISB 2 years later. After their undergrad, they undergo 2 years of training with ISB about various leadership aspects before actually joining the course. The second way is the early entry option. This is majorly for people who have just started their careers and are into 1 year of professional experience. After applying, they are able to join the course 2 years from the year that they apply. This gives them an advantage over people who apply a year before the course actually starts, which is the most general and commonly known method of applying for MBA programs. Details of all the 3 ways of applying to ISB are available on ISB's website. The range of WorkX that applicants who apply to ISB have usually lies between 2 years and 10 years. Approximately 900 students are selected to join ISB's flagship PGP course each year, out of which 700 odd students are in the Hyderabad campus and 200 odd students are at the Mohali campus. The entire course is of 1 year, but because ISB's PGP is just a 1-year course, there is no opportunity for interning. However, ISB does provide an experiential learning program whereby companies visit campus, provide problem statements, and students work in groups of 3 or 4 in collaboration with those firms to find solutions to the problem statements. This happens alongside the usual course load, but somewhat makes up for the full-fledged internship opportunity. The fees for ISB's 1-year course is approximately 40 lakhs, including tax, accommodation, recreational facilities, and various other things. With regards to placements, a lot of companies visit campus, and only the ones looking for opportunities in very niche roles find some difficulty in getting placed. ISB has a dedicated career advancement service team that works in collaboration with the Career Advancement Council of Students to manage end-to-end placements. After you graduate, you get a postgraduate program in management degree, which is considered as an equivalent of MBA. There is a vast network of alumni spread across the globe with a well-established and dedicated alumni services team that conducts webinars and various other events for the alumni. Overall, the ISB program provides great experience, exposure, fast-paced time management skills, leadership opportunities, multiple majors, and a lot more. From the same perspective, let's understand about IIMs. IIMs accept the CAT score and you don't have to apply explicitly. Your scores are automatically submitted to all the IIMs once the results are out. If your profile is shortlisted, you are invited for a group discussion and personal interview round. Your overall profile is then evaluated to decide about your admit or a reject. The range of work experience that applicants of IIMs have is usually between 0 and 3 years. Approximately 400 students are admitted to IIMs each year, and the entire course duration is of 2 years. And since it's a 2-year course, there is an opportunity to apply for internship and have a 3-month professional experience before your second year starts. The overall fees for 2 years is approximately 24 lakhs, excluding accommodation. Most students end up getting pre-placement offers from their internship companies, and most of the batch finds themselves being placed by the end of the course. The part about niche roles and available job opportunities in the market applies to IIMs as well, just as it does for ISB. The placements at IIMs are end-to-end managed by the student body itself. The degree title, alumni network, and overall return on investment in terms of skills is pretty much similar to what it is for ISB. Now that we have all the details, let's start comparing and see how to choose between the two. In terms of criteria for admission, the first thing to think about is the competitive exam. To decide which one is better suited for you, CAT or GMAT, watch out this video. I have also mentioned the link in the description box. Let's talk about the interview aspect. For ISB, the shortlisting for interview happens after an evaluation of your overall profile, not just your GMAT score, which is the opposite of what happens for IIMs. For IIMs, interview shortlisting majorly happens via ACADS. So if you haven't done well, let's say in your 10th or 12th or your undergrad or even on the CAT exam for that matter, you probably will not find yourself receiving an interview invite from any of the top IIMs. During the interview, ISB focuses majorly on your clarity of goals, communication and leadership skills, and your overall personality and what you bring to the table. If you would like to understand how this entire evaluation happens, check out this video. Again, the link is also in the description box. For IIMs, focus during the group discussion and personal interview rounds is on your knowledge of, let's say, current affairs, your communication skills, your team player skills, and then at the end, your overall profile is evaluated to decide whether you are eligible for an admit. So here is the difference. ISB focuses on your overall profile right at the beginning, whereas IIMs do it at the very end of their decision. ISB puts only one part of the focus on academics, whereas for IIMs that becomes the initial basis on which your entire application is judged. So based on your strengths, you can decide which sort of an evaluation will fare well for you. In terms of work experience of applicants, ISB has a higher average of work ex, whereas IIMs majorly have freshers and professionals early in their careers. So think about what you want to gain from your MBA. What do you want to understand and learn from your peers at an MBA college? Do you want experience perspectives or early career perspectives? In terms of the course duration, ISB has a 2-year course packed into one. So there is a lot of fast track learning that will happen. Whereas for IIMs, since it's a 2-year course, there will be more of in-depth learning and more time at hand for you to study and understand things. So completely depends on what kind of a study pace you are comfortable with. In terms of internships, they are going to matter when you are someone who wants to have some sort of an insight into a professional career of the MBA major of your choice before actually getting finally placed and starting your full-fledged job. If you are someone who already knows how that experience is going to look like and you are focused more on learning, internships are not going to matter as much, in which case then ISB will be better for you. In terms of fees, ISB definitely has a higher amount that they charge compared with IIMs for a 2-year course. But here is the caveat. You can decide whether that opportunity cost of spending another year at an IIM is going to make up for an additional year that you will lose spending on your education. So it's completely an individual perspective. The degree title provided by both the colleges is same, so that's not a factor for comparison at this point. Same goes with the alumni network and the return on investment in terms of skills and opportunities as well. There is a very interesting analogy that I had read somewhere some years back, that comparing ISB and IIMs is like comparing Sachin Tendulkar and Rahul Dravid, because both Sachin Tendulkar and Rahul Dravid are suited for different styles of match settings. Same goes with ISB and IIMs. What is going to matter in the end is how you can play the field right based on your strengths, your goals, and your expectations of what you want to gain from the MBA program. If you feel that there are more factors that need to be considered before you can make your decision, feel free to put them out in the comments section below, and I'll try my best to evaluate them for you and come back with a response. It'll also help other fellow applicants to gain more insight. If you need one-on-one guidance with your application decision or your master's application process, feel free to reach out to me via the link mentioned in the description box. Hope you found my suggestions helpful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can connect with me on Instagram and LinkedIn as well. I have mentioned the links in the description box. I am Madhuri, wishing you all the very best for your MBA journey. Remember to follow your dreams and choose what is right for you. Thank you for watching.